Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Aeon of Sands, The Trail, shall we? Fading, Graham, good evening, good to see you. So this is a indie dungeon crawler, and I played the demo of Aeon of Sands maybe a year ago, and I've been meaning to play the full release, see what it's all about, and I picked it up on sale, and I'm ready to go. Hey, Sick, good evening, good to see you. So, that's me sleeping in my hammock with perfect abdominals. Just another day in the life. I'm gonna go normal. You know, I know this is potentially controversial. I don't like hammocks. I want to like them, and yet I don't find them to be relaxing. I find myself always worried about spinning and flipping out, and then getting out again. I feel like I'm going to fall on my face. So I just can't relax in them. I mean, the whole idea is to put me at ease, to relax. Like, I see people lounging in them. I just, it's a me problem. I just am not good at it. So in the end, you are here. There's a floor that's covered in sand, a ceiling that's orange-like, and a salad bowl turned upside down, which is also very large. I see that. What's that? Give me some poetry. I paid big money for this game. Yeah, don't waste time on words. Illiteracy or death. I know everything already. Just start the thing. No, I paid money. Give me the big stuff. As the first sun, the giving Lord leaves the embrace of the ever-changing hazes on the far horizon, only the gulfs of shadows cast by the sacred tree give some shelter from the heat to the people of the desert, and only the glass domes protect them from the colossal winds. Okay, maybe too much poetry. Yet, of late, the branchways of Pantella, suspended on the tall arms of the Konami tree, are worming between its roots. A vague disquiet walks among the people, and wary eyes look suspiciously at the shadows. Sketchy enough? At the dawn of the harsh master, the second sun, oof, that's rough, a sleepy city clerk named Satrani is unceremoniously brought to the house of Cosimo Smith, the pragmatist of the brown leaves, the ruling council of the city. Second son, well, it's always too early to meet the council. Ah, the clerk, Satrani. Come in, come in. I have little time this morning. Your gardener supervisor sent your name to my attention. Hey, Hermie, good evening, good to see you. And that's a good thing, right? Cosimo Smith waves off the clerk's comment. Yeah, I was told you're quite the efficient tree caretaker, but I'm more interested in your loyalty and wits here. I'm a lumberjack. What? Who accused me of those? The councilman rolls his eyes. Yes, I'm starting to wonder that myself. Yet, time is of the essence. I'm sending you out on a mission. What, out? You don't mean... Satrani gulps uncomfortably. Cosimo Smith continues. You see, a caravan was sent to the dome of Broomtown with 2 diplomatic attaches to mediate a treaty of commerce and safe passage. It was due there a month ago. It never arrived. The truth with brooms is tenuous at best, and Milwaukee is not far enough for my taste. The councilman pierces Satrani with his gaze. We need the diplomats found, alive or dead, and their documents with proof that their delay or demise is not our fault. Okay. Ronnie, good evening. Jamnuska, it might have been. Good evening. You know, I think it's a death sentence, and I don't care for it. Continue. Start on the tracks for Broomtown westward. A lone man is more difficult to be spotted, and has more chances to escape nomad raiders if found in a large party. Yes, but out? I mean, the desert's kind of dangerous. The councilman hesitates gravely, then. I like you, boy, but either you find them or don't trouble yourself to get back. This is a mission of great importance. I'm sorry, let's go back to the part where you said you like me. No pressure. But first things first, you need a desert suit and a serious rebreather mask, boy. Oh, it's like Dune. Your normal air filters can take you long distances. Only nomads in custom-made suits and masks can stand the desert's hell. So you'll have my equipment. Wait, now I don't deserve... You know what? How about I hold down the fort here, you use your custom-built equipment, and check it out. I don't deserve the honor. Nonsense. This guard here will escort you to the Underroot's storage quarters, where you will have to unearth those items from under the pile of other junk we brown leaves have stashed there in the years. The least we can do is make sure you don't face the desert unprepared. Yeah, unprepared. When you return from the Underroots, this letter of credit will be waiting for you. Sir, this is a bar of chocolate. This same guard will then accompany you to buy provisions for your travel. Then he will see you off to the gates, so don't worry. Worry? What worries? You're sending me to my death. But the councilman is undeterred. There's nothing more to be said. May the tree grant you speed. Now, can I just tell you, trees are not known for speed. Ever. Anyway, as Citrani is dragged out by the guard, Cosimo calls for his secretary, showing my next appointment, that Aswander character. Damn, this day gets better and better. Well, for me, it's literally the opposite, it seems. The guard escorts a dismayed clerk, that's me, through branching stairways to the ground floor of the town, where a wooden gateway to the Underroots stands in a shaded plaza. Come on, clerk. A rebreather mask and an old desert suit are hardly a difficult thing to find. Wait, I think I forgot the tap running. All the more reason to do this job quickly, then. In you go. The guard motions Citrani to enter. I'll wait here for you to do your bureaucratic job. Well, provided you get back before the sun sets. Not smart to walk around at night this time, this close to the desert. Good luck. Enter the Underroots. Alright, so here comes the crawling. These panels explain the game's controls. You can move through by clicking the arrows at the bottom. You can exit by clicking the cross. Escape also does it. These are your movement controls. Yep. Your compass. Got it. Little mini map. Cool. M for the big map. You can use WASD, thank God. And alternatively, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Alrighty. Here we are. We're in the Underroots. You know, I like it down here. It's cooler than the desert. This is Citrani, your main character. You can click with the left mouse button on his portrait to access his inventory. You can have up to 3 characters in your party. When you have more than one character, click and hold any portrait to drag it to swap their position. All your characters walk in a line. The first one will get more damage from enemies in the front. The last one will get more damage from enemies in the back. Oh, so the middle is actually the safest. That's kind of interesting. Health, stamina, and mana bars. Hover over them with the mouse pointer to see their number values. The health bar indicates your vitality. It decreases when taking damage, but does regenerate slowly over time. Good. You can also recover health by consuming food, water, and medicinals. At 0 hit points, a character dies. There is an exception, however, when that character is Citrani, and he has at least one companion. Then at 0, he'll only fall unconscious. If Citrani is the only character and he reaches 0, then he dies too. Now, wait a minute, that's the situation we're in now. Stamina indicates the possibility of your character to perform actions. It decreases with each performed attack, but it slowly regenerates over time. The desert is full of magic energy called mana. This resource is enabled by consuming a reagent of the mana classes air, water, magma. When a character casts a spell, his mana intoxication increases. It's like the spice. When his mana gets full, he gets mana poisoning. Ouch. So be careful not to cast too many spells at once. This is the character's right hand, and it holds melee and range, and the left can hold shields, ammo, a few small weapons, activators, and consumable items. You could grab items from the floor and drag them onto the character's hands. A usable hand slot will be highlighted. If you drag them onto the character portrait, they'll go in your backpack. Might happen that someone attacks you. And you can press 1 on the keyboard or click the right mouse button on the right hand slot to attack, and you can press 2. So, Ronnie, we're going to try just to find out. I like that you could push 1 and 2 to attack. I don't know if this is real-time or turn-based, but it's been a while since I played the demo. But either way, I love keyboard commands as opposed to having to fling the mouse around. All right. We're moving. Let me see my bag. This is my inventory. You can access your party chest. This is your backpack. While in your inventory, you can use consumables. And you can make the owner comment on an item by clicking the middle mouse button. Okay. These are my active slots. I don't have anything except a shirt and some shoes. That seems like a problem. You can also access the character by clicking on their name and moving around. Close it. Click on their portrait. Okay. I saved it with F5. Hey, Greyfeather, good evening. Good to see you. Which seems important, right? I mean... Is this somebody's bed? I don't know. Looks like it. Maybe some hobo was sleeping here. Do I just... Something to open the door. Ah, it's a hidden route. This is a partly hidden route. A lever to open the door. You need to look carefully at the environment. Buttons or switches are near a door, but not every time. You can identify an item by right-clicking on it. Your mouse turns into a hand when something clickable is in front of you. Okay. There it did. I see that. I open the door. Let me in. I'm an important clerk. Sent on an amazing mission. I could die here, or I could die out in the desert. Note to self. When in doubt, flee. Okay, that's a good sign to do the old quick save. Alright, so there is a nice map. You could press the right mouse to drag the map to every corner. This shows the index. To order, you can draw on the map. Oh, okay. That's cool. You could select an icon and put it there. It's kind of like Etrian Odyssey. That's fun. Select a pencil and place it to write a note. Alright. Oh my god, Ratman. Oh look, a very large hostile rat. Your first enemy. You can fight with your character's bare hands by clicking on the hand slots with the right mouse button when it's in front of you. However, you better use a weapon if you have one. Open and drag and drop it into your slot. I don't. There's a cooldown after using a weapon, so time your attacks. To hit opponents is only part of the combat. You also have to try to not get hit. To do so, you could time your blows to break the preparation of the opponent's attacks. Yep, we're just... Greyfeather, it is real-time indeed. Interesting. Or you could simply have your character dodge. Okay, so we could strafe and stuff, or move around, alright? So I can actually punch with both hands? Nice. So I could push 1 and 2 on the keyboard to just swing with both hands, and we got it. I know, Ronnie. And there is a nice little combat log. I can kind of scroll up and down. My sovereignty increases by 1%, and I'll do better in melee combat. So that must be... Let me see myself. What are you talking about? Here's your name, which tells me where I come from, my profession, and my mana. This is my hit points, stamina, and mana. Strength, agility, and intelligence. Strength is advancing their sovereignty trait, okay. And hit point regeneration. Agility is accuracy trait, and stamina regeneration. And intelligence is concentration and how quick your mana saturation decreases. The listed number next to each attribute is the current value, okay. And this is my predicted damage. I can switch between different people. Here's my traits. Concentrations for elemental magic use. Focuses for Aran magic use. Sovereign is increased by melee attacks. Okay. And here's my special stuff. Alright. Well, so I only get Citrani right now. I'm going to save it. And he seems like, you know, the kind of, I don't want to say well-balanced, but he's the agile character. And I'm sure I'm going to get, like, you know, some specialized characters at some point. I could be totally wrong. So let's see. I'm looking for hidden roots. They could be anywhere. It's right here. No rats. We're looking for treasure. Oh, this is where the destitute live. Yikes. Does that close the door? Yeah, it did. Alright. I definitely don't want that to happen. I don't want to be trapped in here with the destitute. I'm an up-and-comer. Kind of a big deal. Oh no, Hermie, what happened? I actually don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I gotcha, Hermie. No, it's not. I'm sorry. There's nothing in the alcove. Oh, what's this? Some leaves. Alright, we'll put it in my bag. No, put it in his bag. No, seriously. I thought that... Oh, I have to leave that screen and then do that. There we go, my bad. I was already in his bag. That's awesome, Sick. I love that. Oh, you guys are referencing something? Yeah, I want a library of rich mahogany myself. Oh, right, Anchorman. That I have seen. What is this? Sweet fruit. Well, I mean, who doesn't want sweet fruit? Hi, guys. This is the lowest rent one can get. The disenfranchised of Pantella. A reminder not to piss off the brown leaves. Alright, we gotta be good with the brown leaves. Oh, wow. Crates, boxes, and jars of goods. Pantellan goods. As the sign on them testifies. I hope everything's okay with everybody's GitHubs. Oh, look. A tattered tunic. Let's see if this is better than my current tunic. I have... The most disturbing industriousness washes over you just by looking at the rough fabric. Ugh. So, this is hilarious. It actually gives me -2 mana and -1 stamina, but it gives me 1 protection. I'm gonna wear it because I'm not using mana at the moment, but I think it's funny that it makes me worse in some ways. We're going to save it. Oh, I'm going to get a description. This was once the Sunday cloth of a proud dirt farmer. It is consumed by use on account of every day being a Sunday. Ah, dirt farming. Oh, this looks like a staff. Give me this. What's this? You see a rusty pipe. Can I take it? Yeah, put it in your hand there, buddy. Alright, now I can swing a pipe. Let me see how good this thing is. It does more damage than what I was doing before. I stole it from some destitute person. This is my life. The people that the city failed squat here, also some old rovers, the ones that survived the desert at any rate. Well, let's get that rebreather. Not ever come down here again. Uh-oh. Crushed it with my pipe. He said he was saying something. I was trying to read it, but then I missed it. My sovereignty's going up, which is a win. I really hope not to stumble into him. Me too. I don't know what you're talking about. Where's the route? I need the special route. There it is. My health is getting a little saucy. He got me. Ow. Uh-oh. Another one. Okay. I got him by swinging my offhand. Take that. You see a curtain. I do. I walked through it. Complete disregard for your curtain. What is that, a divider? Come on now. There could be secret routes. We don't know. Secret routes could be anywhere. I have found a stone. You can hit enemies from a distance. You can throw projectiles. Okay. Ranged weapons are activated by clicking on the right mouse button, or I'm sure by just pushing 2. Oh god, you see a dead body. I do. Well, I see why everybody moved out. It's kind of a grim little moment there. Alright. What do you got for me? You see a hole in the ceiling. Interesting. Can I go up? Can I jump through that? Maybe they just fell through and bit the dust. Oh, I threw the rock and killed it. Nice. Pick that up. You see a water skin. Okay, great. Gets 5 stamina. Recovers hit points and stamina. And hit points. Ooh, wow, that's really good. I'm so happy to have found that. Right, Ronnie? Fading, I know, right? They're saying it could be worse. We could not have the pipe and then we'd be really screwed, but no one's gonna come in here and take the pipe. Why would they do that? The pipe does nothing for them. I'd never been this way. I believe there's a reason for that. Uh-oh. For a moment, I thought I saw something on the wall. Oh, I do. Little button. Oh, rat. Wrap button. Got him. It was all we needed for life here in the Underroots. Just a simple pipe. We'll be fine for generations with this pipe. Oh. Well, I should probably put back the pipe. Oh no, the shank is a throwing item. Okay, I gotcha. Let's close the door. Let me see this shank. What are we talking about? 1 to 3. Or maybe I can actually use it as an offhand. It's not a throwing item. Audible, good evening. Cynical, good evening. Good to see you. Alright, we're gonna survive, people. I'm going in. I'm just one man. One bureaucrat. Sent to do the impossible. Walk amongst the destitute. Oh my god. Look at this. This is an actual human being. Uh-oh. I see. Oh, I died. Okay. That was bad. I'm a victim of introspection. Sylvia Plath. I mean, you don't get Sylvia Plath quotes a lot. I was not a victim of introspection. I was a victim of a destitute man's knife. So that guy was tough. I actually did a bad job timing it up because I was so, terrified by his presence. But I think we could maybe get something better. I could put a healing item in my hand, but I put myself in a place where I couldn't run. And so, I wasn't able to do the old, square dance trick in real-time crawlers. And that was the end of me. Yes, Hermie, I played the demo of this maybe 6 or 7 months ago. A census taker once tried to test me. Nothing like fava beans. Oh, there's a human in there. The skeleton is more dead than most of them. Toast. That is a snake. Oh, what a cool, surely friendly snake. It bit me. I couldn't hit it. It wasn't friendly. They lied. They're full of lies. The regenerating health is actually pretty nice, though, for situations like getting bit by a snake. Oh, I think I actually just made it full circle. Yes, I did. Okay, interesting. So I still haven't made it over there yet, but let's just see what's over here. Oh, pressure plate. Okay. So can I do that? Ooh, nice, Ronnie. Patrick, good evening. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Do I really want to go down these steps? The answer is no. Down, always down. Maybe it's cooler. It is audible. It's for storing your light reading materials. This looks tidy. I always say the Public Works Department is very professional. I feel confident already. Uh-oh. More underroots, but nobody can live this far down below the tree. The air is too damp. Okay. Yeah, it's too damp, so there can't be anybody. You see a headless dead body. Well, that's not good. Why would that happen? Uh-oh. Alright, don't... Okay. I know, he's like, no problem. It'll take you 2 years to get the rebreather. Trees of a sort, dead in a horrible scream. That doesn't sound good. You know, they really are, Ronnie. They're like, look, the head's our favorite part. We eat that part first. Then we come back for the rest of it. That little rat animation is pretty sweet as it jumps up at me. My sovereignty is increasing. I'm becoming quite... What's this? Stone bag. Okay. So what, can I store multiple stones here? Oh, it's got 30. Oh, you use it with a sling. Okay. I see. Well, a sling seems nice. Do you have one? He does. Oh, no, this is a ring. Never mind. I lied. What is this? Agility. Just gives me an extra agility point. Okay, cool. Who needs a rebreather? We got this ring. We'll be fine. I can handle anything you throw at me. Here's the sling. Jackpot. So I could shoot people from far away now. Yeah, Ronnie, you do have strength as a stat, and then sovereignty is the ability that governs, like, your melee for some reason. It has nothing to do with my claim to the land or my divine right or my independence as a ruler and country. It goes into accuracy, I think, is what agility does here. Cartwheels would be good, though. Alright, so I'll turn around. I don't think I can walk diagonally on the spaces on the map. I mean, maybe. So let's see if I'm missing any switches or anything. I really haven't seen one. Exactly, Ronnie. I need some testosterone. They'll never be able to stop me. Unfortunately, I'm a lowly clerk. I'm lacking in that. I don't know how to open these doors. Gotta tell you. There might be a different kind of button or something, but I haven't seen and it'll change to a hand if the wall has something to inspect. So the only thing I can think to do at this moment is to go, that I've gone too deep, that this gives you the sling and that's it. But there's also the possibility that, nah, I don't think I can just walk back there. Like, it's diagonal, but I can't cut through it or anything. Maybe I could. Nah. Wait, did I drop my pipe? I didn't mean to. I think I did. But I don't see it anymore. Did I throw it? I was just trying to replace what was equipped. And it went very badly for me. Oh no, I broke it. Yeah, it says I broke my rusty pipe. Well, it was rusty. Maybe it has durability. Or maybe I found the way to break items. That's unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. That was really helpful to me. But maybe it wasn't going to last very long. Thank you, Ronnie. Ronnie's got the way of it. I'm supposed to be finding some supplies to go on a death mission into the desert. But I can't even die right. Alright. Well, what did that do? It didn't open this door. Oh, it opened this door at the very end. I guess that under the dome there wasn't any space for long-term storage areas. Okay. Well, did this pressure plate... Let's see. Did I open anything? Not yet. Okay, let's try to put a stone on this, I guess. I don't know if that did anything or not. I hear a lot of growling. I don't know if I did anything. Yeah, Hermie, it goes back to like Dungeon Master, one of the earlier dungeon crawlers, and it was a convention in that game, and it's kind of carried on as a legacy for, I don't know, just reasons I don't understand entirely. I wonder what this does. I mean, you'd think that you want it to go down. Like, that does something good. Let me keep an eye out for... Maybe it's you don't need to apply constant pressure. Maybe it's a single switch that opens something that you step on it once to open one of these. No. No. Ralph, good evening. It went click. It did that. I'm wondering, you know, what else do I need to do? I'm looking for another switch. Like, okay, so it's depressed. I don't know if it's a timing thing. I've checked every wall in this room. Oh, Fairghost, thank you, my friend. Good evening. Oh, maybe there is. Or maybe there's something on the ground, yeah, that I can interact with that I'm not seeing. You know, it might have been. No, I really don't see anything. So I think I have to go back. I mean, interestingly enough, this route opened the door at the far end. Oh, here's another route. Here we go. Okay, good. These opened. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. I missed that other route. Okay, we got some more leaves and we got a shank. So we can dual-wield shanks. Yeah, Fergus, it was just like a little thing lying there, but you got me looking again. It does. You pull out the roots. Magic happens. Okay, that's a big boy. There it is. The sling will last us for a little bit. It's a glorious item. Water skin, okay. Well, I didn't leave anything on the pressure plate, so there's a possibility that I need to open these red doors. There's also a possibility that what we need to do here is, like, that the switches are making more routes become available. But let's see if I just put one of these shanks down. Nope, it opened the door. We got it. You do have to leave something on it. Okay. This is getting too dangerous. I have to hurry out of here. Hey. This is the life we didn't sign up for. I heard something. It really would hurt me. I was overthinking it. I'm very brave, but I don't need to fight everything that breathes to prove it. I mean, are you sure? Am I brave? Sweet, I got some entrails. Now, the only problem is the sling is great, but it's limited ammo, and I'm running out. Good one, Herbie. There you go. All right, we're looking for roots. What's funny is, like, once I get out of this cave, you know, you get this game and you're like, well, it's a root finding simulator, but then we're going to be in the desert and there's going to be no roots to be found. Definitely dead, yeah. Oh, another water skin. I mean, these are nice. Don't get me wrong. I like them. I know, right? It'll be so brutal in the desert. I'll be like, God, just give me some more roots. Just put me back in the cellar. At least it's cool. Sir, you've destroyed every tree in the area. I was looking for secrets. You understand, officer. Officer? An exploded rat. Heffalord, good evening. Oh, it's horribly unsound. But they put in these wonderful stones. Hermie, I don't think I can actually, unfortunately, use these rocks from the sling for that. I think they're temporary. But I think I can throw my shiv over there. No, that's not a throwing item. Let's see if I can use it. No, it doesn't actually work. I need to throw something. Okay, I gotta save it because I don't want to drop it down the hole. I want to throw it. There you go. Okay, you can throw it like that. I mean, the sling has almost no cooldown. It's OP. I just don't have any more stones. All right, we found something. We found something else. More underroots, but nobody can live this far down below the tree. Oh, the rats sure can. Don't tell me they can't. You see, I opened the pressure plate with entrails. It's the only way to do things. Hey, Serlin, good evening. Good to see you. Oh, here's something. That didn't just close it. Oh, what do we got here? A hatchet. Now we're talking. What is this baby? Alright, it's rusty. I'm gonna actually equip it. The sling is running out. Rolanda, good evening. Good to see you. There's another route. It's not the close. There's a snake. I like how the game diabolically just puts the snakes there just to be like, don't click everything, because if you click that thing, it's going to bite you. A pile of rust. What would make it even worse is, mana class... Elemental water. Interesting. So this gives me magic? Well, we're going to test it out. Whoa. The wall just disappeared. I'm going to use this illusory wall thing because it's cool, and I want to just mark up the map. Okay, so we went here and we got that. We need to open this and this as well. Did you get the rebreather suit? I didn't, but I found a hatchet and some magic, and I'm here to kill you. Well played. What? Oh no. I fell into a hole or something. Oh my god. Okay, so I used that rust and it's gone now. It was like a one-time thing. Uh-oh. But this guy's so mean. Who is this guy? Sandcrawler? What happened? He's actually friendly. Oh, hilarious, Hermie. I forgot that there was a hole on that plate. Like, most of the plates didn't have a hole. But what's interesting is this is actually a good thing. Yeah, it did. Well, category backpack? What is that supposed to mean? A pulpy carcass. I could take some meat? Is that a... Well, there's a desert vest. Is this it? I found a good desert vest. This is actually something for the quest that I need. How about that? It was down the hole. Good lord. Well, but can I climb out or something? I mean, I'm down here, but oh, there's a door. I need to figure out. Here we go. Big boy. Well, you know what's funny, Hermie, to that point? Because I've been playing so many crawlers recently, and going back, they're big rats. Brackstone, good evening. They're big ones. In Lands of Lore, the first Lands of Lore, you actually do have to fall in the hole to progress. And Legend of Grimrock does that as well. This is, like, to your point about pressure points, this dropping into a pit to actually find something is a convention that some crawlers use. But I bet there's got to be another way to get down here without falling in the hole like an idiot like me. I can't not check every single wall for a secret. Man, that's upsetting. Okay. A scaffold. There's a black and white label with unknown symbols and a word, Sabrotoflax. That's right, Rolana. What am I doing? I thought so. It shimmered ever so slightly. It's got illusory walls like Dungeon Hack. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this wall right here is illusory. Man, that's diabolical, but we got it. We found it. Like, I don't know, it just, you see how it's vaguely transparent? And I gotta leave. I mean, it was just, there was like just the slightest shimmer. I think it's, you could tell the difference, like, check it out like this. Look at it dead on, and then when I go turn right, you can kind of see it just get just slightly dimmer. And I was like, what happened? And it was the clue. So now we have to look out for hidden roots and bones. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some entrails or something on that. Yep, it opened, okay. We've got illusory walls that we have to consider. That looks like maybe a switch. Ooh. What is this? A knife. Okay, 1 to 4 gives you +1 agility. Cooldown 1.7. So it does less damage than this, but it takes less stamina and is faster. Same DPS. Let me see again about agility. Agility is, I think your accuracy? I feel like using the knife. It's just, I like a faster weapon. Yeah, Serlin, I agree. Alright, now I don't know what this is doing. I got to make sure I'm gonna leave it depressed like that just in case. So, oh, you know what, Ronnie, that's a great point. I didn't think I could, but you're right, you can, and it's protection too. Yeah, great idea. It is better. Ooh, and it gives me mana +1 instead of mana -2, so Yeah, I don't know what these mana items do. I think Ooh, this is a shield. A sandalwood shield. So I can actually go sword and board. This just gives you 3 protection and 8 stamina. That's nice. So we could maybe even try to tank a little bit. I don't know if I want that, but it might be a good idea. The combat system is interesting because instead of just being strictly real-time with square dancing necessary to dodge, you do have the option to, like, try to time your hit when they're looking like they're winding up, and you can kind of stun lock. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it effectively. Okay, so if I take this away, are we going to open this door? Yeah, okay. We don't need to leave that depressed. We got to figure out how to open this one, though. Serlin, I know. That's a good point. Actually, maybe we don't want the entrails there. Yeah, we didn't. So that was the don't leave the pressure plates down. Oh, there's something here. Oh. We have not been over here. I'm doomed, I say. Why do you feel that way? We're doing great. Alright, well, you got a big boy. Actually, we wrecked him. I didn't even take any damage at all. Oh, okay. The ceiling caved in. That's less than good. We can't have that happen. What is this? This is a roll of bandages. Alright. Gives you a little bit of healing. Mm-hmm. The equipment I was tasked to find should be around here. Okay. That's promising. Oh my god, mouse man. Purple deep rat. Yikes. Got him. I'm gonna check something. I don't know if there's experience points. Like, I don't know if I rightly gain experience for my character, or if it's just about doing, like, I'm raising my sovereignty. Yeah, it's my accuracy and my sovereign that I'm raising by just using the skills. It's going that way, right, Hermie? Alright. Make sure I keep a couple of saves going here. Yeah, Brackstone, it's interesting, right? I like to scroll, yeah, TikTok while fighting and walking at the same time. It's completely reasonable. Another wall. I just had that feeling. Oh, what is this? A bottle of explosive liquid. Good, get that. and then another shank. All right. Another illusory wall. I knew it. All right. They gave me double whammy. I feel a current coming from somewhere close. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So my sovereignty is going up, so I'm just getting better at melee combat by fighting. You know what? That's a great point. It's just a regular shank, so it's not rusty. It's actually pretty good. It's better than my rusty one by miles. I should try and avoid the rats and whatever else lives here. Yeah, right. Fighting the rats is a good idea. They hit me once, but my protection is so good with this shield. I need experience. Oh, we got another pipe. Well, just in case. Yeah, they'll validate my parking if I get a little bit more sovereignty. I should have paid more attention during Gardening 101. This is strange. Shouldn't the roots be greener this far down below? More alive? I mean, I guess. Oh, we found the steps up. How about that? Now this I don't know how to open. So we could go... Yeah, we should explore the rest of this before we run away. There was a rat behind the curtain. Boy, that's sinister. That's dark magic. I don't really even see anything. Just a dead end, it appears. Yeah. Okay. So the only other thing would be to go up this way, which we can do, I guess. There we go. Pressure plate for this door. You gotta leave something there. Take that, buddy. What's this? Sweet fruit. Alright. You know, one thing I will say, I am glad that there is no... Like, I'm getting a lot of food and healing items. I'm glad there's no hunger. So I'm not on a clock at all for that. And then when you couple in the fact that there is passive regeneration for your health, like, I really haven't had to worry about health so much so far. Hey, Ziltoid, good evening, good to see you. Which is a good thing. Oh, cool. I hope you enjoyed Yosemite. Aw, man. Crumbly ceiling. I've been grifted by the best. Yes, Hermie. That was Anvil of Dawn, right? And so, this is old school looking, but it's a solo dev, kind of like, I think it's solo dev, just an indie game anyway. It's recent, it's modern, but it's retro. So it's not that brutal on you. We were just holding down the speed up the emulator button, or a speed up DOS box, you know, the CPU cycles. This guy looks so personable. He's got a nice LinkedIn, I imagine. HR person. Certainly, forward-facing company member. Got it. So that was a centipede. Raise the dead. Good evening, my friend. Exactly. I like it too. Like, I just find it stressful, and I want to just explore at my own pace as well. If there's enough food and it just puts you on a little bit of pressure, then that's okay, but like, or there's some kind of place where you can go and just grind food and just fill up. All right, but the dollar peed can't even fit down here. Man, my inventory is actually full. So I'm going to just drop some junk here. Man, the sweet fruit recovers hit points, stamina, but it gives you dizziness. What kind of fruit is this? It's a 5-hour energy. I don't know what it did, but we're hoping it did something great. Yep, it opened this door. Okay. Okay. We found another one of these guys, which I'm not thrilled about. Alright, that did not go well. Uh-oh. Oof. That guy almost killed me. Actually, it was stamina. I don't... Well, I think stamina is the brown one. Let me see. No, it was most definitely not. Stamina is usually brown and health is usually red, but in this game, hit points are brown. And it's the leftmost bar, which does make sense. But, I almost died. Yeah, the tile map is sweet. It's kind of like Etrian Odyssey, you know? I really like it, and you can slide and mark stuff on it. Leave notes and things. It's fantastic. Hey, Chef Smitty, good evening. Good to see you. I'm just going to kind of boost myself up. Alright, we haven't gone in here. Uh-oh. I think it tried to close on me. Yeah, okay, I gotta leave something on it. Well, no. Now I messed it up. Did I break it? I think I screwed it up by doing that. I mean... Yeah, I don't know how I can undo my mistake. Unless I could pick up something from... Well, let's go back this way. A tattered cloak. Oh, it goes up here. Just gives you agility. Cool. Alright, it's just agility +1. Yeah, Brackstone, me too. Gee. Maybe there's a... Maybe if I walk backward and it doesn't see me. Right, Hermie? Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. What else can I do? I can go back around here and see if I can get this open, I guess. Or this up. Yeah, this is red. We should try to see if we can get that going. Oh, this is easy. Or, well. Hey. Ouch. Sometimes it's not working. Like in Anvil of Dawn, there was a certain weight that you could put down for the pressure plate to actually do its thing. That wasn't working at all. I think I've been beaten by the best on that one. I could try throwing the stone and seeing if it would go just enough. To like land on that, whatever that would do. Ow. Oh, I threw it and I took damage. I guess I threw it at the wall or something? Nah, there's nothing. I've thrown so much stuff over there. Alright, fine. I could try it. I could save it. I don't want to lose my stone because it could be important, but... I'll save it and then just... It didn't go far enough. Son of a... Here, load the quick save. Here you go. Right. I guess they're just giving me the next objective. Like if you came back, okay, I have this down. I'm gonna have to go up the steps. I don't understand how to do this one or that one anymore. You know what it could be? Right. So maybe it's like if you have a party member, they can stand there and you can leave them there for a moment. It went into this little teeny room, 2x1 room, Hermie, that had some items in it. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I give up. I've been beaten by these doors, so we need to go all the way back around to get to the steps. No problem. Mm-hmm. Don't come tumbling on me. You're making it too dangerous. And we're almost there. Wow. Remember this level? We found some raw meat. And we're back out. Alright. So, let's just forget all about that little time I took a spill. Observer, good evening. Good to see you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. This game is really fun. It's a nice classic crawler. It's in the Dungeon Master wheelhouse. So the door to the left I don't have open. I just never got that one open. Oh, maybe that's it. It is. How about that? Ratman. He's dead. Alright, well this was nothing. Just disappointment. So we checked this whole area. I feel very good about our ability to map this particular floor. Now this floor, we got some splaining to do. map made it look different. Okay, like there was something beyond. Don't get up on my account. Ooh, it's some skeleton humor. Remember, you can right-click with your mouse to explore everything to identify it and get an explanation. Only a really empty area or wall will have nothing. Right-clicking can help you a lot. Right? It didn't help in this particular situation. It made everything worse. Hey, Sid, good evening. Good to see you. Rat guy. The rat infestation explains why the squatters have retired from this section of the Underroots. Yeah, Sid, you're right. Well, we need to go up to the northeast. That's where the trouble is. Hello, anybody home? The door was open. It wasn't. I'm just barging in to help myself. Well, we got a stone. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Oh, boy. Alright. I don't know why I want the stone more, but I just trust stones more. They usually don't break in these games and are generally the right instrument for a pressure plate. Yeah, Ronnie, exactly. Water skin. I mean, these are good. So these mushrooms are good if you're a spellcaster, but I'm not. Minus 12 mana is actually good. Because it makes it so you don't have the... I guess you can use it to help cleanse yourself. But for me, the water skin is better for healing at the moment. Oh, ouch. Only useless historical records were in that wing. That's hilarious. Who needs history? Useless. A tiny dagger. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can have a bigger space in the party inventory. Let me see about that. Or maybe not. I don't know what that's just options, I guess. No, this is just everybody's inventory at once, but I don't know if I have anything to carry. Nah. Okay. I do want to check out that dagger, though. The raw meat is actually better for healing than most items. I guess if you wanted to dual wield daggers, that would be good. See, that's what happens when the public works department is held by incompetent buffoons. Hey-o. Alright. Seal yourself inside. Alright, so... honestly... we need to go southeast is some stuff. Hey, Peter, good evening. Good to see you. Hey, user, good evening. Good to see you. So if I go around this way, I can get back over there. Right? Am I going the right way? Yeah, we go right. So we go west, then south, then back east to the extreme. Okay. The vines on this wall have an intricate pattern. They do. Oh, that's right. I never went to the place where I died. Where I fought that guy. We really have, Sid. This is where we didn't make it. Correct. This is not an old game. I don't think so. He's a cutthroat. Alright, Oh, I killed him. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. He ran away. I like how he tried to finally run. That's hilarious. He was tough, though. No doubt. You got the mask, dude? Look, a mushroom ain't gonna do it. There's a button, but that just probably closes this door. What do we have here? Some serious magic. You see a scum still. I don't know what that means. In the desert, almost any character can perform magic with the help of activators. A reagent of one of the three elemental classes must be consumed first to attune the character to a specific energy class. Only then can an activator of that class be used successfully while equipped on the character's left hand. Click and hold the right mouse button to select a desired spell, then release to cast it. Okay. Each spell you cast increases your mana saturation. When it gets full, casting more spells damages the characters for the additional amount of the mana absorbed. To avoid that, the characters can consume a reagent to lower the mana saturation, or of a different energy class to switch to this mana type in order to cast spells of this class. A higher character's intelligence helps decreasing their mana saturation faster than the lower one. Alright, so that's a very interesting system. So this is elemental water, and it casts glass splinters, which does 6 damage at 4 range, which is very good. Or glass shards, okay. So, what do I have to do? I have to eat this? I'm going to look at it, Observer. It looked like just a regular knife, but it might be good. We should go check it. So, let me see if I can actually... Yeah, I can. I'm not going to cast the spell, because it's a shank. This is fine. It's probably better than... Hmm. I need stuff to throw. Bulletproof glass would be good. Okay, so I got a spell, which I'm happy about, but now this floor is almost mapped, and I'm not sure what to do. Oh wait, I didn't go this way. A dress made of rags. Hmm. Protection 2, agility -1. It's actually probably better in that sense, because we don't want mana, right? Serlin, that's a great question. They don't. I don't think much of my stuff stacks at all, which is unfortunate. But it does mean I have plenty of healing items. Alright, so now we're going to go... We have to go down. I think it's the only solution. Unless there's another hole we want to fall down. But even then, we're just going to go to the level. Nope, wrong one. Missed it. Oh dear. Right, Hermie? Like, there's just no escape from the under... I mean, I have this hatchet, and the map once... It's like almost makes you believe that there's something over here. Ah, but it's not there. There's nothing. It's all a sham. Hey, Zamblu, good evening. This one actually started out with a lot of fights, but we killed all the rats. And now it's just, I don't know where to go. I'm missing one key piece of this suit that I need. I just killed a man with a dagger. Alright, so we have to get through these blocked doors. There's just no other way about it. Yeah, Zamblu, no respawns that I've seen yet. Which is nice. Maybe, Rolana. So, Mr. Kiwi, this is a good question. Good evening, by the way. They look slightly transparent. And I've marked them, the ones that I have found on the map. Boy, Hermie, that's a good idea. We could go try that. I wonder if my spell would do anything. Well, not really. I wondered about that, right? It doesn't seem to do what it advertises. Oh no, I'm casting the wrong one. You know, user, I put just about every item in my inventory on top of it, and it didn't work. I wonder if I accidentally bugged it, because, like, honestly, I could have gone through it, but then I was worried about getting trapped on the other side, so I walked back through, and I wonder if that just completely screwed it up. It could be. The only thing I could think of is if there's another lever somewhere. But I have the item that's like explosive, that's a grenade, but I don't think I can block. I don't think I can destroy these doors no matter what I do to them. Yeah, it just says something is blocking. It doesn't seem like... Rolana, wouldn't that be something? I don't see... I'm typing this in. Stuck in... Under roots. Oh, okay. No. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is either check for an illusion. So there could be just some illusory wall that I missed, which is super possible. But it could also be that, no, I already got that stuff. No, I don't know about that. I think the issue is that this is me going through the secret door up here. It could be the roots could be illusory. That's absolutely possible. I hadn't been finding illusory walls anywhere except for this floor, so there's a very real possibility that there's more out there that I just haven't found yet, and on other floors beyond just this one. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, I'm hoping that that's the case. Ah! So then what we need to do is... Correct. Thank you, Zamblu. It's the cursor just turns into a hand if there's a switch. Like, this is a switch, but it just is opening that. Or closing that, I should say. Thank God we have a map, right? There's another switch right there. What a large boulder. Indeed. So we opened this to open that door, I think, right? Hermie, I wonder about that. I thought so, Hermie, and I just was thinking, like, I just didn't want to get trapped in there, so I was going to leave something on the pressure plate, but it wasn't, it, like, messed with the timing of it, and so I don't know if there's something, I was, like, briefly looking on Google to see if there was anything involving, advice about specifically that. Right, that would be useful if there was a second switch. I don't see it here, but it could be around here. And see, there's this one as well, which is so... it's so mean that, like, you can walk off of it. See you, Cynical. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. Sid, we can look at that. Thank you. I'm throwing everything I got. I'm not going to throw the grenade. Okay. Apparently, these things don't work. We're moving the stuff. I mean, it's one of those situations where I'm willing to try anything. Those are bandages, but that's funny. It is like that. Okay, so one thing we could do is see if there's just a way to go from an upper floor if there's any illusory walls. Hey, Derekai, good evening. Good to see you. It is. So the red marks are closed doors. This one I can't open, and I'm thinking it would be from here, but that's where we can't go because of the issue. I don't mind taking damage. I'd fall in a hole if it would help at this point. All right. So to get out, we have to go really, really long way around. I could try to go up and see what the guard would say if I just came up without the rebreather and was like, hey, it's me. Oh, here's another idea, too. Let me save it, and then let me see how long ago was this save. This is fine. I think we can make this work. It's back a considerable way, but we aren't soft locked, I think, if we do it this way. Let me just see. That's why I always make multiple saves. So this is the bad. No, this one we're not going to be able to get anyway because we don't have the technology, but this is the one. that we can get through. Alright, we got a stone. Okay. So this is the bad boy. And I'm going to save it in a new file here. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to go through. So what I was supposed to do is go in, even though it does trap you in here, which I didn't like. Maybe it doesn't trap you in there. Maybe I just thought it would, and then I stepped back out and I ruined it. It's pretty possible. Oh my god, there it is. I was so close. We got it. Finally, the counselor's desert gear. Not too bad a shape, but not impressive either. What could the clerk expect anyway? Yes, Citrani considers the mask and suit are desert-proof, but they offer no protection against all other dangers. He needs weapons and some defense. Best to get back to the entrance to see the guard for that. I can run to the guard or take the scenic route. Let's run. The guard waits casually for Citrani at the entrance. Have you collected the stuff? I did, man. You, Citrani? A youngster donning the same garbs as the clerk, another of Brownleaf's assistants probably, is running to him as he and the guard climb the catwalk from the underroots. This letter is for you from the counselor. Compose yourself, apprentice. I can't hear you amidst your panting. Then Citrani quickly snatches the note, the letter of credit he was promised. Why are you meeting us here, noob? I expected the counselor wanted to hear about my findings in the underroots. Hey, look at me. I'm a VIP. The boy looks at the clerk with distaste and recites, Counselor Smith regrets not to be able to listen to the report of the undoubtedly heroic adventure of the clerk, etc., but he's busy with most important foreigners. Hermie, you're right. You know, I can go back, but my thought was I wanted to just see more of the game. I think we can get all of that stuff elsewhere, but maybe not. Maybe I'll be ruined. The cloak is only +1 agility, which is okay, but maybe we could go back. Then I need to attend for sure. It's a most important clerk. Actually, not that I know, and you're required to go prepare for your mission out of the wall. Imagine all the reports of amazing adventures you'll tell if you ever get back alive, that is. The boy scampers away on a thin rope bridge, pausing just once in its middle to turn back and mockingly show his tongue to the companions. Youngsters, worse than bugs on trees and no respect at all. Resuming all his professional pomp and gravity, the clerk opens the note and scrolls through it, avidly searching for the numbers. He fails to suppress disappointment when he finds them cheapskates. With less money to spend than what he hoped for, the clerk considers what to do. To spend all day at the different marketing stalls myself, haggling and talking with sellers, or to task the guard to purchase items he thinks best for the journey. Yeah, it's interesting, Mr. Kiwi. Skip the haggling and roll with the guard. Let me think more, give me long dialogues. Citrani thinks. His choice is simple. He either lets the guard buy random stuff while he takes a nap, or he does the shopping himself. So I'll do the shopping, but I think actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to load my save here. And then, instead of going to get the rebreather mask, we know what we need to do. We can get the spell. The spell is the only thing I actually really care about, and that is on a higher level. So we will go back up and kill the idiot knife man, and then we can leave this place. And if I can't return, I won't feel bad. But I do think that missing out on having a spell like that is problematic. It could be that you can buy it, but it's be expensive, and we can get other stuff. So here's where we got the explosive, which is nice. It's another pipe. Alright, well, we don't want that. Yeah, explosives are always useful. Okay. So, knife guy was actually not on this floor either, but we need to go up higher to find him. Wrong way. All right. We're doing much better. All right. Let's go find him. There he is. He's running. You made some terrible choices. All right. That's a nice win to get that back, and then yeah, I'm happy with that. There was some cloak and some other reasonable armor, maybe that's it, but we're festooned with stuff. I need to go down. Yeah, Sid, there's a sling that we got that's like super good, but it's got limited bullets, unfortunately. It's a dead rat. Alright. Yeah, some of the bigger rats are really tough. Okay. So now we're ready to get the rebreather, and I'm okay with it. Alright. That one will stay open. So this is the way out. I want to get the rebreather, but we can also just look around just a second longer. Oh my god, it's the mother of all rats. Okay. Well, I threw the explosive, but it didn't work. Maybe you have to equip it. I didn't do any damage. Oh, I can't hurt this thing. Okay. Well, that's a problem. It didn't go well. Invulnerable rat mama. Okay. Brutal. Alright, let's just load it. No, that's not the right save. Did I not do a better job than that? No, I don't care. Stop. Okay. Okay. Shucks. Here we go. Here we go. What's this? This looks good. This looks better than what I was looking at a moment ago. Yeah, I thought that I didn't save it, but I was like, I swore I saved it. Okay. Alright. No more getting greedy. We're just going to get the rebreather at this point and get out of here. Good God. Take that. Let me see, actually. It gives you nice stats. Cool. We're going to run to the guard. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so what do we need? Glassmaster, find salts, lost and found, the gate. There's a sweet smell of fruits along the alley, for here are the banquets of vegetable vendors selling the few products that the sandy land inside the dome lets them cultivate. Good idea, Ronnie. Citrani strides to the general goods store, if only to get out of the rotting stench coming from a basket of pest-infested tomatoes. Yeah, Sid, for sure. Hi, handsome. You looking for some great bargain? The young woman throws a little balanced knife into the air, then deftly grabs it mid-rotation, the blade pointing at Citrani. I have a still perfectly usable rusty pipe for a fun time bashing rats, a shank, and some slippers. Slippers would look good on my elegant ankles. I already have all of these things. Nothing. Alright, that wasn't good. Okay, what's the woodworker got? Citrani's looking over his shoulder to the guards. This place just above the rest of the city, even higher than the councilman's houses, amidst the younger and greener branches of Konami. The clerk grins at the awkwardness of his companion, but that's only a short distraction. The scorched plains that Citrani can clearly see extending in all directions from the dome cloud his amusement. Soon he'll have to travel out there. Isn't that the young Citrani that comes visiting old Thomas at his workplace? How are you this fine morning, boy? Pretty grim. Thanks, I'm heading out. I mean out. Thomas seems to ponder on the news for some seconds. Out? Are you mad, boy? Is madness the reason for your escort? Yeah, I'm on a commission for the council. Can't say more. Well, then, I suppose you're not here to give your goodbyes, right? What can I do for you? I know, Brackstone. It's not a part of the body I think about too often. I want to stay safe and hit from distance. I have a hand crossbow. Here we go. What happens when I finish the quarrels? The usual. A lot of running. Let's get the hand crossbow. Perfect. I hope it'll be useful for you. Alright. Let's see what the Glassmaster has. In this part of the tree, safely away from the mass of wood, are the furnaces that provide for the glass used to maintain the dome, which is, in fact, continuously degraded by the great winds. Out of the way, you pissant. Can't you see I'm working? The Glassmaster gives less than a glance and a snort in Citrani's general direction. Oh, mighty Glassmasters, saviors of our civilization, etc. What do you want, clerk? Aren't you equipped enough for your desert travel? Yeah, news goes about quickly, boy. You don't need anything we can give you, and you have nothing to barter anyway. Why don't you go already, continues the Glassmaster as he shuffles back to the furnaces. I'll never understand all this council's blabbering. What'd you ever care about that happens outside our dome? Okay. So that guy, he didn't have anything. He just had mean stuff. Alright, trinkets. Don't touch anything, alright? Damn. I get that the city's spells must be tended, but don't you dare stomp in here with your requisition list of activators. You take something and pay for it. Hey, I'm not here to commandeer anything for the city. A stunned look on his face. Bert the apothecary surges on. Oh, really? Are you telling me that you'll actually pay? No, I'll commandeer them for myself. It's written here on this letter. Citrani shoves the note under the apothecary's eyes, all life draining away from them, and leaving mourning in its wake. It looked too good to be true. However, this here says I'm just to give you value corresponding only to the remaining credit, just so we're clear. So what can I afford? I don't even bother. Please do get out, you indigent churl. Indigent churl. Citrani starts to say something, but the guard's hand on his shoulder reminds him that he actually has spent all the credit. Oh, so the crossbow cost me everything I could spend. Okay. Well, touche. I guess we have to just leave. I didn't know that, like, there's no indication of value. Crossbows are generally, like, you know. But, to be honest, for our character, for our build, a crossbow is actually better than spells anyway. Because our intelligence is so low, the sound and sights become fewer and fewer. The voices turn to a hush with each step toward the wall. There's less people around and wary, suspicious eyes that never linger on a face. Majanov's gate stands tall and proud in the suns, with its 3 foot of Kanami's hardened wood separating the city from the never-ending desert. The guards at the gate seem to be more jumpy than usual, whether for what it's outside or for what's inside, that's anybody's guess. Well, clerk, you ready to go out? Does it matter? I should get this over with. I spent all my money. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so here's my crossbow, here's my quiver, and here's my mission note. I was worried for a moment. So, I can't store stuff over here. Oh man, I can't even imagine. I need to get stuff out. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to make space or just drop stuff, I guess. I can't put it in there. I don't want to equip it. I have the rebreather on. Oh, I can just drop stuff here. Okay. So I need to get rid of this. We need to go to the other inventory. And then just throw this on the ground. And probably... I'll keep my sling just in case. So I picked up this Sandcrawler carry-on because I thought maybe I could use it or sell it, but it doesn't seem like it does anything. You know, I thought if it does, it doesn't list it. The clerk bearer of this blah blah blah. So I'm taking sand damage, but my desert vest and my rebreather are protecting me. Alright, we're going to save it. And here we are. Out in the desert. Oh, these are the poles where they tie people up. That's great. A worker tunic. Yeah, I think I need my desert gear. Who's this guy? Some jerk. Oh no. He's the guard. Okay, so I think I'm firing at my own people. Hopefully they don't get upset about it. He didn't seem to actually mind. Oh, thankfully. I mean... Okay. I guess I go this way. There's no use. I'm doomed. Right, Brackstone? The clerk turns around as if someone was replying, but nobody did. The desert doesn't seem to be sympathetic to his struggle. In fact, it looks more bored, if anything, with its flat features You don't factor in all the dunes. Oh, interesting, Sid. That's awesome. To the north, the sands go on as far as he can see, and way past the horizon forever, the never-ending sands. Nobody came back from there, and no one ever came back from there either. So all in all, a beautiful place to die for. Captain Death is good enough a reason for Citrani to conclude that no caravan was abducted that way. Feeling a little less doomed, the clerk resumes walking in some other direction. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, for sure. Let's go this way. I don't know what this is. A large, flat area, relatively undisturbed by the winds. The strangest thing is that the feet don't sink into the sand. The ground is hard here. The area is free of sounds. Citrani's hair stands on end at his neck. Finger-like structures made of what looks like metal scraps emerge from the dense terrain. Dead, decrepit fingers cue in a creepy tune. Here and there are uneven masses of oxidized materials and darker patches, as if large pools of oil were poured and then washed away in centuries of exposure. Only ghostly stains remain where the chemicals have been absorbed the most. Maybe also the distant rumble of ominous thunder. Few mounds of dirt and metal are scattered in the area, the terrain around them mostly clean, like it was swept recently. Far on the other side of the clearing, some kind of ruined, low structure still lies, a stubborn and mute witness to the passing of time. Yeah, it really is, Hermie. I mean, to Sid's point too, like it's a two-man team. People who love dungeon crawlers, Grimrock, and so they make a real-time crawler like Grimrock, makes sense. But then you have an artist, and then, perhaps a coder, and the person who's doing the writing is also, doing a good job of creating mystery and a completely unique environment and setting. Like, it's all, as Hermie said, it's built for this game. Examine the heap of dirt. The mound is higher than Citrani thought from a distance, while the terrain around him is even cleaner than expected. The clerk is a very good climber, but the mound is too unstable to be threaded upon. As he looks around, Citrani notes some unrecognizable substance oozing from a metal bar. Now what? His gaze follows the drip to the terrain in the stillness of dirt. Something catches his eye between the pipes and the scraps of metal. A chitinous sheet. Partially chitinous, at least. A piece of a shell torn and tossed away by its owner? By some vicious force? Citrani feels the sudden urge to walk very far away from the mound. Yeah, it could be bug people. Go towards the low structure. No, run. Citrani runs to the nearest access to the open desert, thinking he could always backtrack to his trail once he will be out of this eerie place, but he is still well inside the clearing when high above a screeching sound sends him almost tumbling to the ground. The world is upside down. He turns his face up in the middle of his fall and his heart sinks. A strangely shaped ant with the size of a carriage, its limbs intertwined with metal scraps, is coming toward him. Oh my God. But I tried to run. Citrani staggers away, but soon more screeches are coming from all sides. The huge anthill is coming alive around him. I might be dead. Fight for life. Oh God. What is this screen? Oh, this is a... Okay, I was not aware. Oh, I was able to run. Open terrain, at least. It looks like a good place to make a run for it. The bugs probably won't be able to follow much further from the nest. Ah, the precious feeling of having just escaped a sure slaughter and to be facing the danger of a cruel death caused by the hidden unknown monsters that lay ahead. I don't think I could take out the ants. It just feels like let's try to go to the oasis. Maybe I could return there later, but you can get a party of 3. I'm just one man. Trees, and where there's trees, water. After long hours in the dust storm, there's a sudden clearing in the sky and an oasis. Just when it seemed all strength was spent, and of course, there is the old woman with the grim face between Citrani and the pool. Nice place for an oasis, isn't it? Best there is, seeing Twatter is here. Yeah, about the water. The woman points the clerk's eyes to the wooden pole ending in a glass blade that's sitting on her lap. Cannot drink you, no. Citrani imagines that however impaired its wielder, that weapon looks vicious, and he's not feeling particularly skillful at dodging currently. What if we trade something? I have everything I can want. But no, you don't. I could see that, but what if you would want to visit your friends? Kalka has no friends. But we can be friends, just you and me. I threw it away, Hermie. I actually left it because I needed space in my inventory, and I only kept it because I thought there was value, but there was no bartering before. I can go back and get it. The woman narrows her eyes, letting her hand caress the bladed staff on her lap. You mean to be Kalka's friend, you true? Of course, let's be friends. You, me, the water, best friends. Okay, says the woman standing up. Here starts friendship ritual. That said, she charges Citrani, staff in hand, blade pointed at his heart. Avoid being killed ritual. Let's go. Okay. Hi, Kalka. Are you dead yet? Stop. No more. Ritual's complete. Jeez. The mad woman shows all of her teeth to the clerk in a wicked smile. Kalka and ugly man from the trees are friends now. Best of mates. Citrani pauses to gasp after the effort and considers a reply. Does that mean you'll stop trying to kill me? The woman's sneer becomes even greater when the clerk hesitates. Almost certainly. Someday. Probably stunned by hearing something vaguely resembling a joke, Citrani mentally skips past the impending doom she represents. This cannot be worse than the disaster he's already in, right? Oh, maybe she'll join my team. The clerk shrugs his shoulders and starts walking, the nomad trotting along. Okay, there's some rules. First of all, if you travel with me, you have to do something about your body odor. Secondly, the clerk is still listening around rule number 47 when they disappear from sight beyond the horizon. Oh yeah, look, I got a buddy. Kalka. She's a psycho with a bladed staff. I know, Hermie. It's always like it's the wrong option, but this turned out to be the right option. Because, oh, she has a spell, too. She has a lightning spell. And she has a sling with bullets, which is good. I'm going to give her some stuff. The main thing that she's got... Oh, she can't use it. Oh, because it's two-handed, her weapon. The main thing is that she can carry stuff. So we could spread out our inventory a little bit, which is sweet. Here, Kalka. Well, I'm happy that we got a buddy. That feels like a big deal. So, the ruin with the ants is up here. It looks like there's something on the map above us. We are at the oasis, which I guess we could stop it, but we're looking for specifically the place where the attaches and diplomats disappeared. Well, this game is super interesting. I didn't know what to expect from the demo because I was just exploring in the underroots, but the underroots turned out to be much deeper than I expected, filled with traps and secrets. We did that, and now we're out in the open world, and we got ourselves a party member. And it's just like, there's really no kind of direct comparisons. There's not many games that are exactly like this. This has an interesting story with good world building, like Hermie was saying, interesting art, like you guys have commented on, cool writing, and then it has an overworld with a kind of like, there's no money, you're just thrown out. It's very, very original, isn't it? However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and playing an indie two-person team. Thank you, Sid, for researching that. Super interesting. Crawler, Aeon of Sands, The Trail, and I hope you all have a fantastic evening or day. We will be back tomorrow night for some more streaming, and I hope to see you there. Ronnie, Grim, Hermie, Sick, User, Observer, Sid, Brackstone, Mr. Kiwi, Zamblu. The pressure plate thing was bad, Zamblu. I think if I talk about this game, I'm going to have to warn people to not get soft lock right there. To just make sure you have plenty of saves. I'm so glad I had one save to get through that. Youth, Fading, Cypher, Jester, Jamnuska, Saren, Heffalord, Peter, Rolana, Audible, Patrick, Greyfeather, Cynical, Derekai, Ralph, Raise the Dead, Chef Smitty, everyone out there, take care all. Have a great